Tyler Perry had some things to say.
He sure did.
No shots at you, Killer Black TV Tyler Perry. I just want to make that clear. It sounded like a shot. It was not a shot.
It's definitely what I was given.
It sounded like a shot. I want you to know this was not a shot, sir.
Yeah.
Speaking, it's just TV black. That's all it was. Not the death. Take the death out. Sorry.
Yes.
You come to kill shit. But with that being said,
yes.
In our society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black men. Right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, at whatever job, and is a good man, and is good to you, and honors the house, and honors his wife, and does what he can, because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you've handled the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then. That is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But that's so hard for a lot of people to take in, because that means, no, I need somebody to, they need to make 5 times more, and I got to have. Well, keep your list, baby.
Yeah.
God bless you. Hope it happens.
shout out TP, bro, not Teleport. Shout out my boy.
And
TP.
Crystal Renee.
Oh yeah, Crystal Renee. There we go. Shout out Crystal Renee.
Yes.
She an actor.
She is.
Yeah, that baby girl, my fiance is telling me that.
Yeah.
Okay, so as
what you think?
No,
There's levels to that conversation.
I'm about to say, as the black women in the room, one
It's
of the
levels.
black women in the room, I feel like, because the internet had they blah 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 talking about settled. We don't fuck settling. We ain't gonna talk about that nonsense.
But it really, I think that's a portion of it.
Right,
I think
get your shit off as a black woman.
I'm just saying. I think there's levels to that. What he said. I think there's an aspect of settling, and then there's an aspect of just finding the love that fits you. I feel like people don't understand, like, there's a difference. Like, I feel like
I agree.
a lot of times, and then this is where social media comes in,
and
like,
TV.
a lot of people,
TV,
they're like talking in music, you know what I mean? People, rappers love talking about dropping the bag and they shorty, you get what I'm saying? So, I think it all happens.
Oh, you saw the me comment, but we get to that later. Go.
I think it all happens, you get what I mean? So, I think there's a level of, a lot of people I feel like were upset and like, oh, black women don't listen to this, you don't have to settle, you should get what you deserve. As you should. Like, you definitely should get what you deserve. But if the foundation of what you feel like you deserve is rooted in money, I don't feel like, how are you going to get successful from that? How are you going to really find love from that? But then on one aspect, I feel like, I agree with him, I feel like a lot of women are taking charge, they get into the bag, they get the money, and they also deserve to feel like they have a partner that can mirror them. But I don't think that is necessarily rooted in, I just want him to have money. It's kind of like, I want you to be able to present
in
the table. You get what I'm saying? But I don't think it's like rooted in money. So I feel like at the end of the day, if you're a woman making 6 figures and your dude is maybe not, and you're happy, and he's contributing how he needs to contribute back to our like 50-50 or whatever balance we want to talk about in a relationship.
We talk about that. Don't worry about that.
I think you got to do what's best for you. I feel like this conversation gets so exhausting because I feel like people always feel like there's only one narrative or one way to love.
Yeah, that is.
Which is very, very scary.
TV. But
we still pushing that, huh?
Yeah, no, we gonna push that to the day I'm going.
I know that's right. Okay.
But
yeah, what do you think as a black man?
As a black man, right?
Yes.
As a black man, one, I'm gonna just take black women out of it. I'm gonna just say women in general, right? Money and love are not the same thing. They could come together. They could come out of falling in love. Granted, boom, I'm taking that off the table, right? I'm looking at it now, right? If people get outraged over this and talk about settling and this, that, and the third, and then you meet somebody's baby father, right? The same construct don't go through your mind when you having a kid with somebody, how much money they make and this, that, and the third sometimes. Because there's some bum-ass niggas out here having babies, right? And there's no outrage in that. Oh, now you just want to blame the nigga. Oh, he ain't nothing. He don't take care of his kids. Cool. So I took it in the sense of, if you want a family structure or whatever the case may be, and y'all love each other, y'all can figure it out. Because once you in love with somebody, it don't even matter who money it is. At least for my experience, I'm not rich in no aspect, but any dollar I make is ours. In my household, any dollar she make is ours. Everything is ours. There's no da 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 da. If we got a bill to pay, it's gonna get paid no matter where it comes from. But the money's gonna be in the house. That's how I see it. So I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not jaded. I'm not scorned. But everybody just misses out the fact of, like you said, what works for you.
Yeah.
If my girl making 200,000 and I'm bringing home 70,000, and she don't gotta worry about a damn thing, like it's not like she gotta go make 200,000 and come home and bathe the kids or cook dinner.
Well, you get into different territory now.
I'm
now
just
you
saying,
get into generals,
like
which people
no,
will go
but
crazy
but not
about.
even they assume that
Yeah.
they assume that if you make the bread, that you gotta also do the work because you a woman. That's not
Correct.
what today is. If you find a man that understands the game, but also, it is scary when women make not the group women, only the women I know personally. When I say women or men, I'm only talking about people I know personally. I'm not generalizing. It's hard when women are the breadwinner sometimes. It's
Why is that?
very hard because they like to put their dick on the table. Like how men, quote unquote, because I think men like to make more money than women because they like to try to control them.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that personally, but I think it goes the other way because women be like, if he had the money, he'd try to control me. So when she has the money, she tries to control him or belittle him or emasculate him, if that's the word.
Yeah.
I feel like that plays a role. If you're the breadwinner, man or woman, don't shit on your spouse. Because you may have not even been in that position. Say you came in a relationship 100 grand up. And now you with her, now you 300 grand up. She had to play some type of part in it. She relieved something from you, or vice versa. He relieved something on you. He gave you more time to get to your bread. You get what I'm saying? It may not be da da da, but
I think that's you assuming the best of that relationship. I feel like some people are stagnant.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is only you can't hear a comment like this and you only gonna think negative. You gotta think the other side of it because everybody gonna think negative. So I'm only trying to give the upside of like what can be.
Yes.
If you really genuinely love each other, it's work. It is work.
Yeah.
It is not easy. It's not simple. The money's gonna come and go, and this, that, and the third.
But
You're
I
gonna
think
go
money
through hardship.
gives a whole different can of worms.
What you mean?
In terms of, like you said, a relationship is work. I think now when you throw money into that, it shakes the pot totally different. Because I think it goes back to control. It goes back to who can call the shots. It goes back to like all those things.
But that's a problem. That's a problem.
I agree, but I think that
should
goes
be
back to like the expectations that people have of relationships.
there.
Like
You get that from TV.
you get what I'm saying, or they just get that from their upbringing, like what society
no,
tells them.
not their upbringing.
No,
'Cause a lot
culture.
of
No, you can't say that's TV. Culture is a huge factor. Culture is a very huge factor.
That's not true because a lot of our parents, if that's the case, a lot of our parents stayed after fuck shit. These people are not doing that, so they're not getting it from their upbringing. That's all I'm saying. They're not getting it from their upbringing.
There's people that stay in crazy shit scenarios and their families, their parents did as well. There's people that's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying it's also people that don't.
Yeah.
Everything is not, nothing's 100%.
Because you grow and evolve. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So in the sense of some people who like, some people like my relationship, I don't copy what my parents did. So some people have that aspect where they copy and the information. How I look at it, you got to get the information from somewhere.
Yes, and I feel like you're missing it if you only think that's TV. Like I'm thinking about like Indian culture, African culture. It's expected that the man holds down the fort.
Yeah.
And they will tell you, oh no, I am going to be the one to provide for my wife by any means necessary.
Yeah,
no, I don't want you to pay a bill. I don't want you to do anything like that.
And that's fine.
That's not from TV.
That's fine. We don't have a culture. What is our culture? That's the point. We don't have a culture. What is the black
you mean
culture?
black? Okay.
Yeah, because he said black.
American
What is
culture.
the black?
Okay.
What is the black culture?
Yeah.
I
think that is up for debate.
That's what I'm saying. So where do we get these standards of how we supposed to do this with each other? Where is it coming from if we don't have a culture where we're copying from? Indian cultures,
I think we're trying to copy from, but it would never happen.
But that's all I'm
Black
saying.
America is totally different. Black Americans are totally different.
And it doesn't help every time you turn on the TV, you watching black people stab black people in the back, or you watching another black man talk down on another black man. That doesn't help us build a culture neither.
I agree.
When you see the other side, any other side, they're sugarcoat. Even if they gotta kick one of their back in, they gonna kick their back in as gentle as possible.
Yeah, it's like
us, they
crabs
trying
in a barrel. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
They wanna done it, and that don't help. The influence. I'm saying like the influence on stuff like that, because we'll go somewhere like if we leave New York, people be like, "Good afternoon," this, that, and the third.
Absolutely.
You out here, yo.
Mm-hmm.
You see the same person 87 times and won't say hello to the person.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
I worked in the same building for 7 years and still don't say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
So I don't That's just me.
Yeah.
I don't know where I get it from. Maybe TV, maybe
Maybe not. Maybe just your manners.
the
I don't
cold
know.
world I live in. But I'm saying like
Yeah.
it's just that like I don't consider that settling if you find somebody that loves you. Because the goal is to find somebody that loves you and supports you.
And I think that was his point. Like, looking outside of finances, you need to find somebody at the core that loves you. But I do think, again, people think of money and be like, I don't want to struggle.